Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Please ignore the giant cable mess down there. There we go. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Monitor 1, monitor 2, monitor 3. That will be hooked up to the capture card, which is somewhere. It's in a box, I thought. Anyway, it's around here somewhere. So, capture card will go into the PC. Console will go into the card, through to the screen. Got a little more to do, cleanup wise. Oh, you want to see? You want to see the cool fans, which, because of the way the case has to go, you can't really see. It's real cool. We got something else to talk about. Wow, look how cool that is. Also, colors on the keyboard are wrong. I had this really long Ethernet cable that it turns out was not as long as I thought it was. So I'm going to get a longer one tomorrow. I think I could probably snag one on a Black Friday special somewhere. And then I just have to decide, do I want to keep the router over there and run the cable? Do I want to run the cable, put the router over here? Doesn't really matter. I've got this little bag of couplers that I had to couple with. It's down there somewhere. And the other thing I still need to do is figure out where the microphone's going to go. Here is my mic thing. There's the microphone. And I'm kind of thinking right there. Thinking right back there will be okay. I think. We'll find out. So, I can retire the laptop. Can retire this little thing. Maybe. Might keep it. Might put it maybe just like back here in the corner somewhere. Because I've got this little USB bar on there that I think could be useful. That's on there with some of that double-sided tape that we used in the PlayStation 2 repair video. It's a might bit sticky. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe tuck this back here. And then the mic can go, I don't know. Like here would be okay. But the keyboard doesn't quite fit, which is fine. Doesn't have to. Then I could like, I don't know. I've got everything plugged in. I've still got four USBs on the front. 2 hard drives back there. The audio interface. This is what's going to replace that Tascam, which is right there. I kind of like it down there out of the way. That means the mic cable is going to have to go all the way around in, because it plugs into the front, which I don't love. Maybe I put that over there. I don't know where I should put this though. The cable on it's not very long, which is a bummer. Like right there wouldn't be bad, but then the cable's not going to reach it. Really can only be like 4 feet from the computer. But I don't really need. I need more of these elsewhere. You know, not closer to the computer, but farther away. If I could plug both hard drives into it, I would do that. And it's not like my transfer speed's a big issue. But, oops. Let's get this mouse out of here. I've grabbed it 4 times. That's not the mouse I want. So, I don't know. I don't know. I really just don't know. Ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this is it. I am going to mayhap I might just stream a little tonight. I don't know. I don't know. And someone's going to say, what's with the little desktop monitors? We got the big speakers. I do have the big speakers. Thank you for noticing. These are more just for sitting here, you know, watching YouTube or whatever. Those are going to be more for listening to music and playing along over there. It's not hooked up to anything. It's hooked up to that TV. So I imagine whatever comes out of this should still come out of here. I don't know. I don't know how it auto-adjusted. Haven't done anything like that yet. So I guess we'll see. For now, I'm tired. Dinner was fine. Mostly uneventful. Nothing that we need to discuss. I promise. Yeah, so I will get my mic set up. I've got a state of the channel video I need to do some commentary on, so maybe we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, I don't know. I can tell you one thing I kind of wish I had over here was a lamp, like a little desk lamp or something. I could use this, and I need to figure out how I'm going to hook this whole thing up, the ring light and the webcam, because I would like to use it. I'd love it if this thing was threaded. I could just screw it into there. It's not. But this is. So what my thought is I've got a piece of all thread, or I could just take a bolt that will fit in there, bolt it, you know, put the bolt through this. This will bolt together like that, and that will fit in there. The problem though, my monitors are so big, they kind of end up blocking most of the light, which I'm not opposed to. I can hang it off of one of those hooks. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. I would like to do a little more with video out here, but I'm not really 100% sure how I'm going to go about doing that at the moment. So it's a work in progress, but this whole thing has been a work in progress ever since. Anyway, that monitor just looks a little crooked. I'm going to sit down, probably have me a beverage. I don't know. Maybe we'll stream. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's do a speed test. See what kind of speeds are we getting. Can I do this without showing off my IP address? Nah. So when it was running wireless, we were getting about 90. And we seem to be getting about 90 now. And I think that's because the router I bought for out here caps at about 90. And this was, yeah, wireless hanging out around 20. So I'd say it's okay. Blazing fast? No. Adequate? I'd say so. Okay. That's it for me. See you, folks. Whew. Ignore that. It's 9 o'clock. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. No, you didn't have to get me anything. It's all right. I've been cleaning most of the morning. That's as far as we got. I have 2 squares left, and it's those. It's exactly one each of those. So we're going to wait, do some more stuff with those. I've been just trying to clean up most of the morning. Kind of made some progress. That's mostly cleaned up. That's cleaned up. All of this is roughly back where it needs to go. Speakers are hanging back up. Still got some stuff in the bathroom that I need to sort out. Mic stands and all that. I'm going to wait to do most of that. Got a little bit of crap left over there. Sitting down is nice. I like it. Had to put a new bag in the vacuum, and then I came back to vacuum, and crap shooting out of here. The hose broke. And it just threads in. This screws on and off, so pulled it out and found the brake and cut it and just screwed it back on. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful design. It's perfect. Can't think of anything finer. So it is Thanksgiving Day. Having lunch / dinner with the family about 2 o'clock. Roughly 5 hours from now. Got the rolls in the house. Getting ready to rise for a couple hours so I can bake them. I was in charge of rolls this year, so I'm bringing rolls. Should probably be a toll. But I ain't gonna get any. Somebody should write a thing about that. That's comedy gold right there. Got the cover off of this thing. It's right there. A staple fell in it. I want to get it out. It's incredibly well ventilated. Almost too much. So I've got a little bit of screen right there. I'm almost thinking of just gluing it, just in case, It'd be fine. I don't know. While I have it apart, this thing, ever since I've owned this, has been, and this was a thrift store find. I got it for like $15. Has been real finicky. You'll turn it, and you might, the volume might go up 0.3 decibels, or you turn it real slow and it might not move at all, and there's a sweet spot. So I cleaned it. Haven't plugged it back in yet because I haven't got the staple out of it yet. And I got some canned air in the house and I want to blow it out. So, yeah. I'm liking it. It's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. Because, I didn't know what color we were going to get in the Amazon box. And it all ended up being grays and dark blues and that kind of stuff. So it worked. And what's in the house that I'm going to bring out is also grays, and there's some greens and blues and all that in it. So it'll work. It'll look strikingly different when we move on. So I'll have to figure out something else to do with that. But yeah, man. After dinner, we'll come home and have the traditional Thanksgiving pass out on the couch watching Mystery Science Theater's Turkey Day Marathon. And then I think I'm not going to do a whole bunch of work with the desk here, because I think we'll be just about ready to start bringing all the big stuff out. Unfortunately, I wish this was on this side, but it's not. It's on that side, and I don't think any of my cables are long enough. But what I wanted was monitors here, tower monitors, keyboard and all that, but I think it's going to have to shift monitors and everything here. I don't know. We'll make it work one way or the other. That's supposed to be where the tower goes, so that's where the tower's probably going to go. And then monitors will go there. Might have to move my little hook thing. Either way, it'll be fine. I'm not concerned about it. Whew. I don't approach some of these things with the caution and pacing that I should. I mean, I'm not old. I'm old, but I'm not old. But sometimes I get going and I get going and I get going, and it's like, oh God, I'm about to die. I should stop for a minute. I haven't eaten. I'm running on coffee here, which again, it's not unusual for me. I should be used to it. But whatever. Yeah. Not too bad, I don't think. I gotta get that poster off of that wood. I want to frame it out on something different, and I'm trying real hard not to rip it. It's not paper, it's kind of a plasticky woven stuff, but I'm trying to be delicate with it. And I should be able to get rid of that big old Gibson box right there before too long. I just need enough stuff. These are for sale. This EQ and this compressor. Those are for sale. I'm going to keep the headphone amp. And then I got a couple other things that I could ship, but all that's in that Gibson box is, bubble wrap and styrofoam and stuff like that I save. So really, that could go in the bathroom where the boxes all are. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm enjoying the sit for the moment. But I do need to go inside. I want to get some can of air so I can blow that thing out, put it back together. Then I can listen to something, because laptop speakers are garbage and flat panel TV speakers are garbage. And, if I got this kind of stuff, I'm going to use this kind of stuff. Pardon me. Pardon me. Sorry, I was just having a moment. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I mean, we're far from done. Obviously, we've still got that wall to finish. We've got this wall to finish. We've got the ceiling to finish. We got the bathroom to finish. But, I mean, we're 70 episodes in, 71 now, I think. I don't know how to describe this. It's taken longer than I thought, but also not at the same time. I've been lucky enough that I've had the time to spend on this. Excuse me. And I've had the money to put into it here and there. So it's gone a little faster in some instances than I wanted it to, and I think that's because it's gone out of order. Like, I didn't want to do the floor. It just happened to be the floor was the most affordable thing to do at the time, so we did the floor. The walls, OSB prices went down a little bit, so it's like, okay, let's do the walls real quick. I would not want to do this for a living, I tell you that. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm not horrible at it. There's better than me, and there's worse than me. One of my thoughts for doing all this kind of crap myself is, I could pay somebody a lot of money to do just as bad a job as I can do for free. So that's generally my approach. And everything's structural, everything's sound, nothing's going to fall apart. The ceiling concerns me, and I'm almost thinking I might take that piece down. If I do, it will be soon, because I don't want to be crawling over all this crap while I do it. Because I might go smaller. I might go 1/4 inch on the ceiling. I need to see how much 1/4 inch is, if I could even get it out here. Because it doesn't need to be as structural as the walls do. And a 1/4 inch is going to be quite a bit lighter and easier to maneuver. It's going to flex more, which is going to make putting it up a little more difficult, because I'm not going to be able to start on one end and kind of work my way. You kind of have to jump around a little bit if you're doing it by yourself. We'll see. I've also noticed the audio on this phone compared to the old phone is garbage. I don't know why. It just sucks. So I do apologize for that. And maybe there's a setting, but I don't think so. I don't remember changing any settings on the old phone when I was doing video. Okay, I need to get up and go inside, get that can of air so I can get that buttoned up. And then we'll figure it out from there. How's that sound? Pretty good? Pretty good.